Diego, what's going on? Tyler, what's going on? Atomic, what's going on? Oh my god, why is this lighting? This lighting back here. I don't know why it's doing that. And it's just the worst on the blue color, which sucks. Because 9 times out of 10, I prefer to use the blue color. See, it doesn't look bad right now. And then I get my big fat head in here, and then it gets all messed up. So let's see. Red. Red doesn't do it. I don't know if I'm feeling red, though. Red just making it feel all, like, weird. Green is doing it, too. Because this one's good. White's doing it. Why is it? Why is it doing it? And now it's just a different kind of line. What? I need to clean this off with my shirt real quick. There was literally nothing on my camera. What did I clean off? Here we go. Atomic, what's going on? There's lines over my head. Not anymore. Gotta figure it out. Had something imaginary over my camera. We've lost 2 legends this week alone. We have. Very, very sad. First thing I see this morning, I go onto Instagram and I see Hulk Hogan's dead. I'm like, oh, that's great. And then obviously Ozzy Osbourne died. And then I never watched this because this show is way before my time. But for anyone who used to watch The Cosby Show, the little brother just recently passed away on like the 20th or something like that. So 3 famous people within the past week. Mike, have you tried anything from Diaz and Durga? I've heard of them, but no, I've not tried anything from them. When you woke up, you saw a text from Mike that said Hulk Hogan passed away, one of my favorite wrestlers. Yeah, I texted Tyler, and he was crying, so I had to call him for an hour and help him feel better. Hola Corazon. What does that mean? Tiki Taki, what's going on? Y'all, I'm going to be right back. I need to go throw a cup up in the sink. Give me 1 second. All right, now I'm back. What's going on, everyone? Brazilian Invader. Angelo, what's going on? Okay, I was not crying. He's lying, guys. No, he was. We did not call for an hour. It was more like 2 hours. I'm from Brazil. Angelo, what's going on? Why you say give me 1 second like that? Because I just needed a second, duh. Because Mike's about that life, exactly. All zesty. Not zesty. Give me 1 second. You cried. I didn't cry. Tyler cried though. It was honestly sad though, because like Ozzy Osbourne was a huge part of Tyler's life, so he did have a reason to be a little bit sad. What's up, Omar? Diego, did I say what's up to you yet? I think I did. If not, what's up, Diego? How's your day going? What type of autism do you have, bro? What type of STD do you have, bro? I did not. Yes, you did. I only cry for Gaza. Let's get this guy out of here. I'd rather keep the guy talking about autism than the guy talking about politics. So, Non-Oaks, you're cool enough to stay in here. I'm doing well, Micah. Diego, that's good. What is everyone's scent of the day, though? I was live earlier today. On the off chance you didn't catch me earlier, my fragrance of the day was and still is our Rebellion's Cadillac Cowboy, lesser known fragrance. Indie niche brand, I'm not really sure. There's not much that I could, information about this fragrance that I could get. I did find their website, but it didn't really give me much. It didn't tell me if they're niche, indie niche. I smelled a couple other ones, and they were like, there was a Baccarat Rouge clone, and the other ones kind of smelled familiar, but I couldn't pinpoint what they were, because they all have kind of like more Western themed names. Nothing to do with like the original, or whatever they're supposed to smell like. But yeah, so like $50, cologne concentration. This one kind of smells like Aqua di Gio. So, but I don't think it's Aqua di Gio. It's like almost Aqua di Gio, but not Aqua di Gio, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's more green. It's like green, fresh, aquatic. It's a good fragrance. But yeah, it's really, really good. Let me know what you guys are wearing. But let's see. Sunday, YEDP. YEDP, great fragrance. Silent Night, Mon Vetiver by Essential Parfums. Diego, do you have more from Essential Parfums? Or it could be someone else who also has some from Essential Parfums. I've heard good things about them. Diego, do you recommend them as a brand, or have you only tried like one of them? Scent of the Day, Club de Nuit, Intense Man, EDT. Omar, how is that one? I really do want to try it. Teared up a little after Ozzy, but I didn't cry about Hulk. I was very sad though. Infusion by Bombay Sapphire 2003. Never heard of that one. Cowboys like Cadillacs. They do. What about Joe Malone? Wait. Joe Malone? Joe Malone London. Every single time someone asks me about a Joe Malone, I always think that they're asking about Joe Milano, which is the house that makes like Game of Spades, Full House, Game of Spades Emerald. Joe Malone. I've smelled a couple of them, and the ones I've smelled, I haven't smelled the dark bottle ones. I have only smelled like the white bottle ones, or like the frosted bottle ones. Sea Salt and Sage, or whatever, the really popular white one. I don't really think it's that good of a fragrance. It's kind of weird and overpriced, honestly. I didn't smell one I really enjoyed, honestly, from Joe Malone. And they were all cologne concentration too, and they were pretty expensive. They just didn't seem like good deals, and they didn't smell that good. Moon, what's going on? Do you have Joe Malone? I don't. I'm comfortable. Good, Tiki Taki. Moon, what's going on? Best clone I've tried that's gotten me the most compliments. Best clone I've tried that's gotten me the most compliments would have to be Fragrance World's Barcot Amber Eve. Now, this is interesting because this is a Mason Francis Kurkdjian's Grand Soir clone, and I've never tried Grand Soir, so I cannot tell you how close this is to the real thing. From what I've heard, Grand Soir is just this ambery vanilla fragrance. This one is ambery and vanilla heavy, but it's like 14 to 17 bucks, 3.4 ounce eau de parfum concentration. I probably get a respectable 8 hours, 2 to 3 feet of projection. Every single time I've worn this fragrance, I've gotten a compliment though. For that, I think that this is the best, at least in my experience, best cheap compliment getter. Will you guys please drop a sub and a like? Less than 150 subscribers away from 4,000 subscribers. And when I hit 4K, I'm going to be celebrating by giving away a brand new bottle. Not this bottle, this is my bottle, but a brand new bottle of Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. Very, very good summer fragrance. Sold out on Amazon right now. Smells like a very nice sunscreen with coconut. At least that's what it smells like to me. But there's other notes such as vanilla, caramel, watermelon. Definitely must have summer fragrance. All you have to do is drop a sub. When I hit 4K, I will put out a short, and then you can enter there. So please drop a sub and a like if you guys have not already. Joel, what's going on, man? How are you doing? Scent of the day was Parfums de Nicolai Low Mixed Day. I don't know how to say it. Will be A and Bob Cap D'Antibes. What is going on with that second one, Joel? I have no clue. Yeah, that one has me completely stumped. I don't know how to say it. I would assume it's probably some sort of like ultra niche style fragrance or just something that is supposed to stand out though. So that would be my guess. Like up the stream, yes, y'all. Please like up the stream and drop a sub. Didn't wear fragrance today. Going to the racetrack tomorrow. Supposed to be around 90. So what should you wear? Ooh, so Tyler, honestly, the big three in your collection that really come to my mind when I'm thinking of warm weather: Hawas, Eros Energy, and Jean Low Vibe. I'm assuming you're probably going to be there for a decent amount of hours. You're going to want something that is going to last long. I don't know if Hawas lasts long on you. I'd say if Hawas lasts pretty long on you, go Hawas. But if Eros Energy lasts longer on you, then go Eros Energy. Just have the Discovery set. Highly recommend them as a brand. What would you say your favorite is from them, Diego? Hey, I'm comfortable. No name. That's good. Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. I don't really like Bleu de Chanel any Bleu de Chanel that much. Now, to the average person, if you just want a good fresh fragrance, Bleu de Chanel, any of them, they're going to be phenomenal. I think that they're a little bland. I just don't think that they're the best, but good choice as your fragrance of the day. Are these Mykah? Man, these new batches are weak AF, but smell good. New batches of what, Omar? This guy was spamming. Oh my god, this guy was spamming a lot. Joe is weak. That's what I was thinking. No, bro, but smells good. Joe Malone, London Grapevine. I don't know if I've smelled Grapevine. I like myrrh and tonka, wood sage, and sea salt. That's one of that's one of the ones I tried. Wood sage and sea salt. I thought it was decent. It was decent. I wasn't crazy about it though. That's my thing. Thanks, bro. No problem. Can't believe how cold and passed away by shock right now. What? Moon. Damn, bro. Let him speak. Hey, I'm comfortable. Good. No name. Have great vibes. Smells like Sauvage. Longevity bad. Cause it's a cologne. Cost of that one. Of which one? D&D. What's going on, man? How's your day going? It's been a minute since I've seen you. If you want something spicy, woody, aromatic from Essential Parfums, check out Bois. Assuming that's how you say it. Imperial, Niche House, majority of their stuff. You can find under 90. Are you saying like you can find a 1 ounce, 50 ml, 1.7 ounce, 100 ml under 90? What sizes can you get under 90? Because I think I've heard a decent amount about this brand. So I would definitely be interested in trying them. At least getting a sample pack of them. That Baraka Amber Eves is damn good. It is very, very good. We spray some on my neck. No. Best Polo, Ralph's Club EDP. 16, such a good cop. It's so good. Give me a bottle. No. You guys know that Mykah's doing a giveaway Coconut Lagoon at 4K subs. If you guys didn't know, I'm doing a giveaway at 4K. I'm giving away a brand new bottle of Paris Corners Coconut Lagoon. So please make sure to drop a sub and drop a like if you guys have not already. How do you feel about Acetric Molecules? I've heard about them. I've never tried them, though, so I don't really have an opinion. Yoda, Mykah, why don't you play football? You'd be a beast. So I had epilepsy when I was younger. I don't have epilepsy anymore. However, it was just really not a risk I was wanting to take. And also, I was never into football. I was always more into basketball. My brother was more into football. And if I played right now, like I've literally never played, so I wouldn't be good. Oh Mykah, I still don't got 2654. I still got to get it, even though I'm kind of out of fragrances. Tana, you are out of fragrances? Damn. I mean, on the down low, if you have a little bit of money, or if not, maybe I could hook you up with something, Tana. On the down low. Mary Lou, what's going on? May, what's going on? What are eccentric molecules? If I'm not mistaken, eccentric molecules in this case, brand, and they make like molecule 01, which is like a ISO-E super, and then you can spray it before you spray on a fragrance, and it increases longevity. And then they have another one that would just be like just patchouli, one that's just embroxin. That brand is more for like layering. You know, you get a bunch of them. You know, you get the whole collection, and either you can just have that one scent on for the day, or you can just mix and match them, almost kind of like craft your own fragrance in a sense. Ban me, guys. Guys, ban D&D. Where do I buy my fragrances? I recommend you buy from Joma Shop. Majority of the time, Middle Eastern fragrances off of Amazon are going to be legit as well. Anything that says shipped and sold by Amazon is legit. Unless it's like unless it says Amazon and then some like weird stuff after it. If it just says Amazon, then it's good. Tiki Taki, it's local NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour, and they race at the track I go to in Connecticut. Selena, bro, my door always opens and it scares the shit out of me. Selena, what's going on? Day's good in year. It's been a minute. I always come back for sure. Absolutely, D&D. My day's been pretty good. 100 ml, refillable too. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. So you say they last a long time. You think, are they extrait de parfum, eau de parfum? What are they? And do all of them last a long time in your experience, or just a couple of them? So Omar, I have been looking into Silver Scent, and I definitely do want to get it. I don't know when I would get it, because there are some other fragrances I do want to get before it. Specifically, I do want to save up for the 10-pack of City Rhythm fragrances, and I also just kind of like want to have money. So I don't know if I'm going to be buying anything anytime soon. I am going to be doing something that is going to shake up the channel a little bit. Decent amount. Two people's channels. My channel and Brian's channel. Gonna get shooken up a little bit with what all... Okay, I will announce it on this live. This package. This is my package. Kind of looks a little lopsided. It's just because the box bent a little bit. This package is one that I made for Brian. It's going out to Brian. This has 5 actual fragrances and 1 sample. He is sending me... I'm getting some money, some fragrances, a bunch of samples. He's hooking me up because he got hooked up with a bunch of samples. So he gave me some that he doesn't like. I've watched a decent amount of his videos. He was giving me a bunch of the ones that he really doesn't like. But then he was also giving me a bunch of like decent ones. Like he was giving me Mind Games, a bunch of good ones. Like he gave me a Rose Prick, I want to say, sample, like Tom Ford sample. So he was really hooking me up. But I'm very excited. You know, little bit of my collection. This is like 1/10 of my collection that I'm sending him. And he is sending me, I don't know how many he has in his collection, but he's sending me a decent amount. Fragrances and then a bunch of samples. So, you know, bunch more content. You're going to start to see a lot more content than just with the fragrances we have. Obviously, more full bottles, but a bunch of samples in the collection too. So I'll be trying more niche, some Dua fragrances as well. So I am pretty excited. Probably wear Hawas last 8 to 9 hours on me. Probably going to be there for 4 hours. So you go with Hawas. Sounds great. Thoughts on Valor? Never heard of Valor. Aqua Velvet. Selena, I've never tried Aqua Velvet. Vote for Diego to be mod. Diego, do you want to be mod? I think we should make Diego mod. Sure. Dude, literally, we're at a point with my channel. Mod doesn't even mean, like, it does mean something, obviously, but in a sense, like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, we have so many mods, and, yeah. Also, I have a question for you guys that are mods. Can you still comment on my videos? Because like me, King Fragrance, Brian, C2, we're all mods on each other's channels, but we can't comment on each other's videos. But like I want to say like Tyler can still comment on my videos. D&D can still leave comments, I'm pretty sure. If you guys are a mod, can you still leave like an actual comment on my video? Might think of something. UG, thank you, Tana. D&D, you're too kind. Gotta go see a G. Hey, Tana, have a good night. Good physical store to buy fragrances. Ross and TJ Maxx. You can try your hand there. And all of them are going to be legit. Unless maybe there was some stuff like some rack stores were getting Creeds last year. Like Creed Aventus Cologne. But it would be fake. So maybe if you find like a Creed or something, maybe don't get it. I mean, as much as you might want to get it. But like for example, I went to my local Ross a couple weeks ago, found Hugo Boss Scent Magnetic, $50 for the 3.4 ounce, better price than you'll find on virtually any discounter unless they're having, a big sale. Smells very, very good. You can find great fragrances at rack stores. You can look at my collection. A decent amount of these fragrances were found in a rack store. For example, Acqua di Gio Profondo, found this in a rack store. What else? Hugo Boss Bottled EDT, found it in a rack store. There's a bunch of fragrances I found in a rack store. So, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington. That's the only ones I can think of. But stores like that. Don't worry, Micah. That's just me and your walls. Okay, good, Tiki Taki. How back am I on comments? Oh my god. Which one lasts longest time that you have? Dior Sauvage Elixir. Kind of Song finally arriving tomorrow. Gonna review it soon. Dude, it's so good. It's such a good fragrance. Like 95% pineapple. A lot of fragrances. I'd send shit to Brian so I could get hooked up too. No, dude, exactly like. And I'm very excited for the fragrances that I'm getting. One that I've really been wanting for a long time. One that I've been kind of interested in, but I'm kind of taking a risk on one of these because I've tried a clone of what this is cloning, and I really didn't like it. It wasn't my jam. So there is a chance I totally don't like one of the fragrances I'm getting. Another one is a clone just recently put on my radar. Really want this one now. And then fragrance that my brother has that I've really wanted ever since he got two. So very excited. And then some money on top of that too. Bunch of samples. But yeah, me and Brian, we were literally on call for like an hour and a half, just going back and forth trying to figure out how to make the trade fair, because we kept having like a $60 difference, and then we try and like take some stuff out, but then I'd be like, well, now some of the stuff I wanted to trade, I don't have. Kept running into a bunch of issues. We got something figured out. Dude, mod just shows your Lord of Mike's channel. Exactly. Oh, you Fragrance D&D. I'm on Brian's channel. Can't comment shit. Bro, okay. See, now here's my only thing. It's like, part of me, I don't want to, like, remove everyone's mod, but part of me does almost think, like, maybe should I just, like, if it is going to make it where people can't comment, do you guys think I should just unmod people so you guys can comment? Like, do you want to comment or do you want to be mod? Found Creed Viking Marshalls full size for $220. Did you get it? Or no? Micah, apparently two different kinds of access you can get mods. One of them blocks mods, the other doesn't. Joel, do you know which one does block them? Because I just make everyone a standard moderator. I don't make anyone like the other moderator unless somehow I accidentally have made a couple of them like managing moderator. I don't know, maybe I could have, because that would almost make sense if it's like Brian, C2, King, the people that I'm really close with. I totally could have gave them like the second option for the mod. Byredo Gypsy Water 215 full size. Damn. Diego, welcome to the wrench game. Thanks, Joel. With great wrench comes great responsibility. Yes. You guys can delete comments. That's it. You guys can delete comments. And you get a wrench, and your name is Blue. Very, very good. That is a win in my book. I would be honored to be my own mod. I want to be king, brother. Today is my destiny. What? I want to... Okay, cool. Mykah, anything from Issey Miyake? I don't personally have anything from Issey Miyake. However, we will go upstairs so I can show you guys my dad's collection because he has something from Issey Miyake. So I guess I'm really not showing you guys my... Damn, it's dark down this hallway. I'm not showing you guys my dad's collection, but I'm showing you one of his colognes. Is it in here? No. It's in his bathroom. Where's this damn light switch? There we go. My dad has... right here. Issey Miyake, Low Dissi Porom. This is just the original. It's a fresh, powdery sort of fragrance. You get yuzu. It's just very, very fresh. Kind of timeless as well. Yeah, smells good. It's not going to be the strongest simply because it's been out since the 90s. It has had a decent amount of reformulations. So it smells good. I've heard that there are a bunch of new flankers that are like super, super good. They had like a Middle Eastern exclusive flanker, which seemed pretty intriguing. I've been training my whole life to be your mod